Welcome everyone. Professor Adrian, can you hear me?
I'll say 3, 2, 1 because still going, still going.
Welcome everyone. Today we have our second episode on Tesla stock, and we have our world famous speaker, scientist, and uh, philosopher, Professor Adrian David Chioks. My first questions to Professor Adrian: what factors have contributed to the recent fluctuation in Tesla stock price?
Thank you, Dr. Sharif. It's great to be with you again today on our second podcast. So we have a lot of news today. So before we start, let's just see the real-time stock. Okay. So now before I get onto the news, let me just tell you what happened since we had our podcast yesterday. Now, this time is in New York time. Now, what happened here? So the chairman of the Federal Reserve gave a speech around 2:30 p.m. and the speech was very well received by the Wall Street because he did say that he does not see interest rates going up higher, and he still said that there probably will be a rate cut this year. Now, this pleased the whole of Wall Street. So not only did Tesla go up, but the whole stock market went up. New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 went up. So you can see here the stock went up from about here. The low was 179 nearly 178, and it got to a high of about 185.48. But then what's interesting, Dr. Sharif, is the market reacts very quickly to news, right? So after Chairman Powell's speech about interest rates, Wall Street was happy, the stock went up. But then I think what happened is that, again, all the bad news about Tesla, people will remember that. So the stock, you can see, dramatically went down, and it closed at about 179 yesterday at 4 p.m. So during the night time until 8 p.m., it slowly rose a little bit. In the aftermarket, Dr. Sharif, the volume is very low. So actually, very low volume, the price can move on just a very few number of shares being sold. Now, obviously, at 4 a.m. today, 4 a.m. New York time, I don't know exactly why. I can't explain it. I think the scene is that there's a lot of people that love Elon Musk and want to push the stock higher, and a lot of people that hate Elon Musk. And in the nighttime, there's very low volume. You can see these volume bars, right? Green is buy and red is sell. You can see in the nighttime it's basically zero volume, right? Essentially zero volume. So someone bought the stock here, it went up to 185, but it went down again, went down. And then look what happened. Just now was the opening at 9:30 a.m. The stock is crashing. Look at it now, Sharif. It's at 177.81, right? So you can see the bad news. Once the stock market opens, you can see the volume is again back to normal. And then, those people in the nighttime that can push the stock up and down, they'd have really no effect, right? So overall, you can see the stock is crashing today, right? It started off at 184. It's at 177.62. So again, our podcast is about shorting the Tesla stock, right? So if you bought the stock here, you lost a lot of money already. But if you shorted the stock, remember when you short the stock, you make money when the stock goes down. So you're making money already, right? So, Dr. Sharif, may I now go on to the news of today about Tesla? Dr. Sharif, you're on mute.
Yeah, thank you. This is excellent analysis. And what do you think? What actually the customer in the stock market, what they should do now? They should invest in the stock, or what your observation? What do you think?
Well, as I said yesterday, and I gave a very long analysis, and you know, the stock value is very overpriced. It's manipulated with lies and cheating by Elon Musk. Its price to earning ratio is about 10 times more than other companies. A lot of the banks and the Wall Street predict the price should be $120, $100. In fact, the lowest estimate is that the price should be $28, right? So our show is about shorting the Tesla stock. And so, if you short the stock, you're going to make money because it's so overpriced, and it's all based on lies and cheating by Elon Musk. So it's gone up a bit now. It's gone up to 178. So it goes up and down. I think what you see with this stock is there is a lot of people that love Elon Musk and a lot of people that hate Elon Musk. They can see that he's cheating the stock market. So it does go up and down. But you can see today, once the market opened, I'll just zoom in a bit here so we can see a lot what's happened today since the market opened. So there you go, 9:30 a.m. the market opened, and you can see the stock is basically crashing down, right? So I would highly advise to short the stock and not buy the stock.
Yes, Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, like what are some potential risks and opportunity investors should consider when investing in Tesla stock in the current market environment? And definitely, I always love to do some comparison in between these electric markets, these vehicles markets, and how you want to compare with the other stock price.
Well, obviously, I've been saying all along, people should short the stock. The stock, you make money by shorting the stock because it's going to go down. You can look at it now, it's going down it's dropping today like crazy. I think it's going to go to maybe 120 or $100 even. That's my prediction based on what I've been reading. And, with our podcast, we'll see the stock, hopefully going down at maybe to 120 or $100. There is a risk though. You got to be you can't be you can't be faint-hearted. You've got to stick with it, right? Because look what happened here, right? Again, going back to yesterday. Look at this, right? Chairman Powell made a good speech, and the stock went up a lot. But that's all of the stock market went up a lot. But some people panic and they'll sell here. They say, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose all my money. But you just got to wait half an hour and the stock crashed again, right? Then in the nighttime, very low volume, those Elon Musk fans can make the stock price go up just by buying a few shares. But again, once the market opened, look at it go down, right? So the only thing is it's volatile, right? So I think overall it's going down, and it's going to go to maybe, I think, let's say 120 or 100. But you can't be scared. You know what I mean? Like, you got to see the big picture. It's going to go up and down, but overall, look what happened today, right? So in the first minute, a lot of people bought the stock. All the Elon Musk fanboys and fangirls bought the stock. But after that, it's all selling, right? Red, 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 and the stock price is going down. And now it's 177.45.
Okay, excellent. Professor, can you unveil Tesla financial performance such as revenue growth and profitability influence investor sentiments towards these stocks? Can you
Yes,
share with our audience? Yeah.
there's so much news, so I just go through the main ones for today. That's the thing, Dr. Sharif, there is a lot of news every day about this stock. So I'll just give you the main ones, okay? So Wall Street Journal had a report saying Musk has a vision for Tesla's robotaxi. Others can't see it, right? So it's in Wall Street Journal. Basically it says, I'll just quote a few parts. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk has made clear he is making robotaxis the centerpiece of his long-term strategy. The hard part will come next, right? As I said yesterday, Dr. Sharif, Elon Musk said on August 8th they're going to launch a robot taxi. But look what this quote from RBC Capital analyst Tom Narayan. He said, robot taxis are likely years away from mass market adoption, right? Years away, right? Elon Musk is saying August 8th they're going to have a robo taxi. It's just lies. It just lies, and more lies, right? So some people believe Elon Musk, whatever he says, but you read the Wall Street Journal, you read the analysts, and the people know it's years away, right? So next story is the title is Tesla is unlikely to launch a $25,000 model, right? Now, as I said yesterday, companies are making electric cars, very good cars, for like $10,000. Now, Dr. Sharif, you live in Bangladesh. Is the average person going to buy a Tesla, which is about 40,000 US dollars, or a Chinese electric vehicle, which is just as good, for $10,000, right? Now, early this year, Elon Musk promised a $25,000 model, but he canceled that project. So that's also very bad news for the stock. And most people are not going to buy the expensive Tesla car, right? Because they can't afford it, right? Now, another thing is, listen to this title. Elon Musk wants, Elon Musk has demanded $53 billion salary. $53 billion, right? Now listen to this title of article on Benzinga. It says, is Musk worth 160% of Tesla's total profits? ESG expert thinks CEO's pay package is lunacy. It's the title, lunacy, and completely detached from reality, right? Now, a court in Delaware, where Tesla is registered in Delaware, the judge in Delaware said Tesla's pay is illegal. They threw it out of court. But sorry, Elon Musk pay is illegal. But Elon Musk is trying to get that salary back, right? So an analyst called Ellen Roche an environmental expert and publisher of ESG Hound blog. He posted data on Threads in late April that sheds light on the size of Elon Musk's salary, right? He said, probably it's a good time to point out Tesla's total revenue since inception are 338 billion, total gross profit are 73 billion, and net income is 27 billion. So the net income of Tesla has been 27 billion, and Musk is demanding $53 billion payout, which will be 16% of the total revenue since 2009, 72% of gross profit since 2009, and 195% of net income, i.e. real economic profits, since 2009. Roche said it's lunacy and completely detached from reality. He wrote those words. What do you think, Dr. Sharif?
Yeah, definitely. I think that we need to do more research about Tesla corporations, especially their financial turnover, as well as the stock price analysis and everything. Definitely, media also play a major role. We have to understand that the media can unveil the truth, what's going on, and definitely we can save many people. And this show actually helpful for many people, especially for educating peoples. So I request those who want to invest in the stock market, you can regularly observe our show, and this way you can improve. Thank you, Professor Adrian, for your excellent analysis on Tesla stock. I'm actually impressed by your analysis. The more I understand about you, I can understand how depth knowledge you have in science, engineering, technology, also in the stock market. So, Professor Adrian, what is your closing remarks for today's session?
I'll just continue on a few more news items. Here's another title: Tesla exodus continues as top HR executive reportedly departs after a string of senior exits. So Tesla's head of human resources, Ali Arabello, has left the company on the heels of other senior executives, including Drew Baglino and Rebecca Tenucci. So the senior executives, obviously, they know what's going on because they work for Elon Musk, right? They see him every day. They work in Tesla. In the last week, a few senior executives have left the company. So they must know something that we don't know, right? That there must be even worse than we know. Another headline: despite surge in Tesla stock, investment director stresses concerns over fundamentals and demands. He says, bottom line, fundamentals are not good, right? So basically, the big problem is that the price of this analyst says that the earnings per share was 0.45, it's 45 cents. The estimate was 51 cents, so it didn't reach its earning per share prediction in the Q1. Now listen to this. Recently, the company announced massive layoffs as part of Musk's hardcore cost-cutting measure. Furthermore, Tesla's optimism about robotaxis has been met with skepticism, right, Dr. Sharif? Xpeng Inc.'s vice chairman and co-president Brian Goose said that commercial viability of robotaxis is at least 5 years away. And Elon Musk says August 8th they're going to release it. It's just total lies. So, you know, people are saying it's at least 5 years away. Elon Musk said August 8th. Who do you believe? Look at this. Look at the price of the stock now, Dr. Sharif. It's 177.2. It's just going down as we talk. So this company named after our hero Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk is destroying this company because he's basically lying to everyone. He's making predictions which are total lies, and he wants $56 billion salary, right? I mean, that's, as we just saw, that's 190% of the total profits of Tesla since 2009. It's ridiculous. Don't you think so, Dr. Sharif?
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you for excellent analysis, Professor. So hopefully we can organize another session tomorrow, so our audience can learn new things from your stock analysis of Tesla.
We'll see you back tomorrow. Right now, you can see the stock is going down 177. We'll see what happens the rest of the day, and then also in the night time, in the morning. We'll talk about it tomorrow. It's been great talking to you, Dr. Sharif. It's always a great
Thank you.
pleasure. We make a great team.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you. I request all of our audience, please share our content as much as possible. Thank you. Bye-bye and take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.